Okay, the directions are to take this piecewise function, sketch a graph, and plot at least 3 points on the function. This shows you how to do this on Desmos, piecewise function on Desmos. You first have specify the domain for the first piece, and then a colon, and then you give the rule. Then a comma, another piece of the domain, colon, the rule, comma, third piece of the domain, in this case, colon, the rule, in this case, a constant function. And this is what you get. If you want to plot some of the points, the easiest way to do this on Desmos is to create a little table of x sub 1 and change the y sub 1 heading to f of x sub 1, and then put in some points. And then on the next line, type the order pair x sub 1, comma, f of x sub 1, and that'll give you all these points. And if I click label, they'll be labeled. If you have to sketch the graph yourself, my suggestion is this. Make up a little table for each piece and plot the endpoints. So for rule number 1, 2x plus 3, we're going from -1 to the left. So the right-hand endpoint would be -1. -1 is included. So then -1, I put -1 in for x and get the y value is 1. Plot this point, make it a solid circle because -1 is included. And then another point, -3, put in for x, gives you a y value of -3. And then you can draw the line through those 2 points. You have to realize that this is the equation of a line with a slope of 2, y-intercept of 3. If you extended this line, it'd come up here and hit at 3. For the second piece, the rule is x squared. You know that's a parabola with vertex at the origin, opening upward. To plot the endpoints, you might, well, there's the vertex, but then you might put -1 in for x, find out that the y value is 1. That's an open circle because -1 is not in the domain for this piece. And the other endpoint of the domain is 2, 4. Plot those 2 points, but here this is an open circle because 2 is not in the domain of this second piece. And then sketch that parabola. And finally, for the constant term, when x is greater than or equal to 2, we've got the constant y equals -1. Just drawing this line, making sure that this endpoint is solid because 2 is in the domain. Okay, there you go. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, post a comment. I will also post a link to this graph. There you go.